Welcome to this video about social skills interventions. What are social skills? Social skills are the abilities used to interact and communicate with others effectively as we navigate social environments and situations. These include verbal and non-verbal communication, active listening, empathy, cooperation, problem solving, and knowing the unwritten social rules. Social skills are essential for expressing our needs, building meaningful relationships, and developing a sense of belonging. This impacts on self-esteem, confidence, and, in school, access to the full curriculum. What types of social skills do we support? Some pupils with additional needs, including SEN across any category of need, may require some targeted support to develop their social skills. Interventions in this area focus on communication, understanding and using language effectively, including nonverbal communication. Social interaction, initiating and maintaining interactions, understanding social norms, and developing friendships. Emotional regulation, recognizing, expressing, and managing emotions appropriately. Problem solving, handling conflicts, making decisions, and negotiating in social situations. And flexibility, adapting to changes and different social contexts. Types of support and interventions. It is common for schools to put in place social skills groups. It's important when planning this type of intervention to avoid overly structuring sessions via the use of set programs. This is not real and may not necessarily target the specific social skills that the pupil needs the most help with. A more flexible, scaffolded approach can include facilitating projects that enable pupils to practice and evaluate their developing social skills, for example through gardening, building models, shared artwork, etc. The use of fun activities and games that involve turn-taking, negotiation and compromise. Using scenarios and narratives to model pro-social responses, for example through role play and drama or pretend play. And real-world practice back in routine lessons and break times and in the community, for example on transport and during shopping trips. Staff facilitating these interventions should aim to increase the complexity and variability of social situations to build pupil confidence and adaptability. Through constructive feedback and reinforcement, pupils should be actively prompted to recognise and evaluate their social skills and to identify the adjustments they can make to achieve their desired social outcomes. This can be supported by social stories, visual supports, and charts. Social stories. Social stories developed by Carol Gray provide a short first-person description of a specific situation, including information about what to expect in that situation and why. They can help a pupil to understand how others might respond and what appropriate behaviour is in each situation. When using this approach, it's important to first understand how the pupil currently perceives that situation. Observations of the pupil can be helpful alongside a discussion with the pupil and adults who know them well. Social stories include the following elements. Detailed information about the situation at the beginning of the story, where it occurs, who is involved, what they're doing, and why. Descriptive sentences describe what happens. These should be accurate and should use words like usually and sometimes rather than always. Perspective sentences describe the reactions and responses of others in the situation and sometimes the feelings of others. And directive sentences, used proportionally less than the other types, positively tell the pupil what they should try to do or say in the situation. This is the end of this video. You can view more videos on this channel in the Bite Size series, including other Bite Size Interventions videos.